you guys. Let me put my headphones on. Um, okay. So yeah, this is YouTube Jack. I wanted to come on and touch on a story that for a couple days, I've been listening to King Payne, official King Payne, and Storm Monroe. He calls him Stormisha. Stormisha and King Payne going back and forth about this whole Tokyo Toni situation. Well, Storm is not going to say his name, but you kind of know who he's talking about. Um, anyway, so I guess Storm had an interview with Tokyo Toni maybe last year sometimes. I don't know when exactly. Um, actually, let me just play you guys what he had to say, and then I'll come back.
Now let's get back to it. We all remember when Tokyo Toni was on live on her YouTube channel before it got deleted. I don't know if it got deleted for copyrighted music. I don't know if it got deleted because she was dancing in her panties. I don't know. Somebody might have got that shit for nudity. I don't know why YouTube took it down, but they took that shit down. And y'all remember she said, "Who the fuck is Storm? Who the fuck is Storm?" Y'all remember that? All right. And she said, if he want to talk to me, bitch, it's $1,000. Who remembers? Who remembers? Now, I sent her 100 at first to make sure it was her cash out. Then I sent her the other 900. She came right on over. We did the interview. We had a great time. I did what I do and I chop it up because that's what I can do because it's my motherfucking channel and don't name one of you niggas or punk bitches control it. I be trying to figure out why motherfuckers think they can control my channel. You don't dare go to nobody else shit and tell them how to run their shit, but you think you can run my shit. Or maybe they think I'm just not gonna say nothing. Old Storm would cuss your ass, or Old Storm would cuss a whole bunch of motherfuckers out on this internet. But I'm trying to change. I don't want to go back to the old Storm, just dragging a hoe, just dragging. And I can't even do that because low key, that is my fan base. Tokyo Toni, y'all identify with her, y'all love her, so I have to, I have to keep it cute, even though I don't want to. I have to keep it cute. But I'm just trying to figure out, and this is my fault because I'm always trying to use logic. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out how Tokyo Toni one day gonna be tagging me in her network shit, this network she trying to start, and then the next day talking about some you owe me money and I ain't Tasha K. What the fuck do that mean? What the fuck do that mean that you ain't Tasha K? I was like, ooh, not a threat. Bitch, I'm blocking the fuck out this page. I ain't motherfucking fucking with y'all. Listen. I'm keeping my composure. I'm just talking my shit on my back. Listen, if these motherfuckers, and I ain't talking about Tokyo, now I'm just talking about other YouTubers. Period. If these motherfuckers gonna have my name in their mouth, then guess what? I'm gonna use they shit to build this motherfucking channel, just like I use they bullshit to build the first channel. They don't realize every time they talk about me, bitch, you my PR, bitch, you my marketing, bitch, you my you all that motherfucking shit, bitch. It's not gonna happen. Then I'm reading comments. I must be that nigga, right, Chloe? Not her researching and find a reason to be relevant. Listen, I must be that motherfucking nigga. And I didn't even know it. Like I don't even be realizing because I just be working. I just be doing my thing, you know. But I must be that motherfucking nigga. Now I'm paying bitches bills. Not Storm paying motherfuckers bills. Rent due in a couple weeks, motherfuckers like I gotta talk about this nigga. Cause rent is due, bitch. On the first is late by the motherfucking third. But I ain't mad. But Storm ain't gonna get bullied either. Now I didn't met Tokyo halfway. And I unlisted the clips. Let's talk about the clips because you know a lot of people that watch. I got my people, and then you got the haters, and one of you dumbass motherfucking bitches, one of you dumbass slores. But I'm not finna talk. Stop calling me when I'm on live. Y'all always want to call me when I'm on live. Get the fuck off my shit, bitch. You not calling me for nothing, bitch. Leave mother. Is y'all like me, sick of motherfuckers calling you? I don't. It's only like 3 people I actually want to talk to on a motherfucking phone. If I don't fuck with you like that, text a nigga. God damn. Please stop calling. Please text the nigga. Shit. Nah. With that being said, I have pants on. I have pants on. I have pants on. Look, I literally have pants on. Calm down. Yeah, shit. Anyway, so my thing is, one of them fucking slores went over there to Tokyo's comments and they like, he told you he took the clips down, but in actuality, they're just unlisted. I guess my ass forgot to take down the community post. And so they're unlisted, and so he's still benefiting off of these. And listen, let me school y'all on how YouTube work a little bit, okay? And when my course drop, make sure you get my ebooks and shit. You really gonna understand. But let me just explain to you. Let me just explain to y'all how this works, okay? When you unlist the video, okay, you still get to keep your money you made from the video. Did y'all really think I was finna delete clips? Did y'all really think? Listen, Tracy Vision, I'm not. This is my backup channel. This is not my main. I'm talking my shit over here. I'm going to use them to build this channel up to 100K subs too. Cause
Okay. So yeah, I don't know when he was drinking in the Storm Cup, but he was talking a gang of mess on his backup channel. I don't even know which one because he has more than one backup channel now. I don't know if that's the Storm Monroe clips or the other one for his Storm Chasers. But anyway, but yeah, you guys can go over there if you want to hear his whole to do. Um, he was going on and on. Now, I talked about this. I know for sure that the video is not up on his channel, but when he was going through that whole stuff with Jaguar, I kind of broke it down to you guys, and I was barely coming to YouTube. Um, but what he was doing was he sat there. I wasn't even on YouTube yet, actually. With a channel. I watched that interview and I could tell what he was doing. He sat there and let Jack. He lets everyone do this, to be honest. Well, most people. Uh, he let Jaguar talk for 3 hours. And Jaguar, she is a master storyteller, right? And she was definitely giving us the tales of the music industry, right? And so, what he was doing, it was allowing her to just talk. And he may jump in and throw a different person's name out that he wanted her to speak on. And what he was doing was taking that video. The video is 3 hours long, and I think he's well over 2 or 3 million hits at this point. This was going on a couple years ago. Um, but he took the video and started chopping the video up to different little segments and created new videos with those videos, right? And our videos have to be X amount of minutes long and all that stuff. But anyway, so that's what he was doing. He took the video of the 3 hour video and made more videos, which of course was going to generate more money, right? And so that's what he did to her. And I think at first I don't know what's true and what's not, because at first Jaguar said that she did not get paid, and then when they fell out and when she fell out with Tasha, she came back and said that they did pay her. Now some people feel like it's a compromise if you pay people for interviews. We are not real journalists, okay? Nobody on YouTube is a journalist, unless, and the ones that are, you know who they are, the Roland Martins, the, you know what I'm saying, the Mark Lamont Hills and whoever like that. We all know the difference between who the real journalists are and who's not. We're not really held to the same rules, right? That other people are. Now, Jaguar did not think about that way, I guess. And I think that a lot of people tried to go into her comments on Instagram when she was asking, because it's a whole big story, because she was actually wanting to interview with Armand. But her and Armand had kind of went in on her. And so that kind of made, I guess, upset her. So she stormed, I guess, his people, or maybe Chelsea or whoever was at the same time trying to talk to Jaguar at the same time. It's a big mess, even though they try to claim that that's not what happened. If you follow all these people, you know how that drama went down, because we sat there and we watched it go down. Anyway, it just turned into a big mess. Storms claims that he contacted Jaguar on his own and it had nothing to do with Armand. So I'm gonna leave it at that, since that's what he says happened. But anyway, she ended up talking to him. He ended up chopping up all those videos and stuff, and then that video ended up kind of going viral because, like I say, he has well over millions of views on that, and his channel wasn't on that level, right? And so people felt like, that kind of caused some friction between Storm and Tasha as well. Because of course her mentee can't be doing as well as she's doing, right? But anyway, even though if she was making money off of Storm, she should have been happy that he was getting that money, right? Because setting up to get that type of money, because then she was going to get more money. But anyway, Jaguar never came back and really, I don't know if what she was doing on the back end, to be honest. She said that she just wasn't going to let it go, right? She didn't really care like that. But young Pharaoh accused Tasha K of the same thing. If you guys remember, that wasn't that long ago, because she set up that interview with him, but he thought it was just going to be on YouTube. And when she ended up putting the interview on her website, which you have to pay for membership for her website. So which means that her website is generating money. And he felt like, well, you should have paid me, you should have offered me something if you were going to put it on your website as well, and then offer me something for YouTube. But he didn't know she had the website. No one knew, because she hadn't premiered it yet. That, she didn't come out and say, she didn't put the promo video out, and she didn't come out and say, I have my website getting ready to come out. And so he didn't know. And I think he was one of the first people that she put over there. And so he kind of got upset over that, because he felt like, you should have paid me if you were going to put my video somewhere else. But I think that because you're on YouTube, you should already know these things. But there's some of us, like, I don't have any intentions on interviewing anybody, to be honest. And so it's stuff that some people just really don't think about. I don't think young Pharaoh is doing that many interviews. He may have panel discussions, but that's different than you actually sitting down asking someone questions, right? Or something happened and now you get the opportunity to talk to that person. Maybe you're the first person to do it, right? Like, people should want to be compensated for that. And so I don't know. I think that people have to be careful when they're dealing with people, when you know that, especially these large platforms, because these people are generating money. So they can't afford to they can't afford to pay you if you need to get paid. And people feel like Jaguar should have got that money because she was in need of it. If she was in need of it. She said she really wasn't, but if she was in need of it, she really should have just made sure that Storm took care of her, because he definitely generated money off of that one video, and then all of the other ones are doing really well too, the ones that he chopped up, because sometimes people will see the story and they don't realize it's the same story that's already in that other video, right? So they may click on it and start watching it. So I don't know, I just feel like you do have to ask people for what you need up front, and you might want to go into these situations um, with some type of paperwork, something in writing, because people can take your interview because now it's his property, and he can go and post it on Patreon and charge money to watch it over there. He can go and post it on a plethora of platforms where he can generate money off of that interview. So that is something to think about. Now, some people have, money, money, money. They don't need money from Storm. Storm don't have the money that they have. So they probably don't even, it's not something that they may think about, right? And then sometimes people, the conversation about money just don't come up. It is not going to come up from him, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that whole situation. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the King Payne, because he and Storm have been going back and forth for some years now, and I really don't know the root of what their problem is either. Maybe it's just what these YouTubers do, kind of go back and forth with each other um, to create clicks, right? You know that he's saying something about Storm. Storm's going to say something about him. As you can hear, Storm is not going to say his name, but that is who Storm is talking about, because King Payne is the one who always kind of create all these videos about him. And he was supposed to interview Tokyo Toni, but for whatever reason, I think she pulled out. I don't know if he was just saying that or if he really had an interview with her. I don't know. But let me let you guys listen to what he had to say.
I'd be here for it. I'd be here for a boxing match between the official King Payne and Stormisha Mokashay. And that's just on Periana. Somebody set it up. Somebody set it up. Because I guarantee you she don't want these hands. That's what she don't want. That light lipo don't make you strong, sis. And that's just on Periana. That light lipo don't make you strong, sis. Somebody go put Tokyo on notice. Yes. He said that if Tokyo keep running her mouth, he's just going to put the videos back up. He said he tried to meet her halfway, which means that he did not hold up his end of the bargain, which was deleting the clips. Okay. He unlisted them, which means that he's still benefiting from them. Okay. Which is why, hence, is the reason she's reaching out. She wants more money. She never agreed to those clips. It's the clips for me. You got your interview. That was it. Period. Now, Stormisha Mokashay is over here trying to make like Tokyo Toni is some sort of terrorist because she's requesting more money. Well, you did more than you guys verbally agreed to, and that's where the mistake is, okay? Because there should have been a contract. Whenever there's money's involved, there should be a contract. Black China can box. I know that's right. Period. It's the disrespect for me. It's the disrespect for me. Yes. Yes. King is spitting facts, and I'm a fan of Storm's content, but he's being messy now, throwing hella shade towards you. Period. Period. Let him throw the shade. Okay? But if you're going to throw some shade, direct it, pussy. See, all you're doing is proving to America what I've been trying to tell them this whole time. Storm Monroe is a pussy. And that's just on Periana. He'd rather go at Tokyo Toni, a woman, a black woman, a prominent black figure, okay, than go after a man. The man that's constantly on his motherfucking neck. Period. Talk about, I can't, I can't, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, go in on Tokyo like I want to because my audience respects her. So you don't, you don't. And therein lies my problem with Storm. Okay. His constant and open disrespect towards the black community, black woman, black men, our prominent black figures. He's constantly tearing them down. He benefits off of our struggle. And that's just on Periani. He said, somebody said, I'm out here benefiting off a black woman's struggle. There's black women like Tokyo Toni that are speaking out. I'm not up here just coming up with shit off the top of my head. Let's not give that. Let's not give that. You are benefiting off of Tokyo Toni. Because like you said, the videos have not been deleted. They have been unlisted. He said, oh, Tokyo Toni is not going to mess up my bag. So you're getting a bag from this. You're getting a bag, okay, from all of the hits that you're getting off of Tokyo Toni's likeness and her experience. So when it comes to Tokyo Toni requesting more, I think that she should get it. Because like she said, she never agreed to the interview being clipped up. Okay. I have a clip here from Storm Monroe's channel. Okay. He's over here talking about who mad at me now. Okay. Ain't nobody mad. Okay. This is chess, not checkers, boo. I don't care how long it takes for me to get an op back. Be careful who you fuck with. Just because you got up here waving a white flag and you wanted it to be over, I told you way back then when you was waving a white flag. Who remembers when Storm was waving the white flag? He said, oh, I can't hang with the official kingpin. I don't want no more. I don't want no smoke. Who remembers? Drop a 1 in the comments if you remember when Storm Monroe threw in a towel. Way back when he used to try to sit on my neck and be dragging me every week. He said, oh no, you guys don't want me to go back to that Storm. Why not? You built your content. You built your platform off of dragging people, off of dragging black people, black woman, the black struggle. Oh, you guys remember? Oh, okay. So I'm not making this up. Because some of the girls like to think that, oh, Storm Monroe has never mentioned you. Just because these girls unlist their videos, don't mean it didn't happen. Okay? There's a lot of videos over on Armand's channel that are unlisted. But that don't mean it didn't happen. You guys remember listening to your music live with the official King and all of the other shows that I did over there with Armand. And that's just
So yeah. So as you can hear, he's saying that Storm has unlisted the videos. He didn't delete them. Um, I don't know. I guess I don't know what he's trying to say with that. Um, because if they're unlisted, where can you see them? They shouldn't come up. Maybe they come up if you Google them, if you know the title of the video. I don't know what he's saying with that. Um, but yeah, I think that sometimes people don't, when people start following some of the YouTubers, especially the ones with the large platforms, they don't realize that these people have a history with other YouTubers, or they have a history of acting a certain way. It's kind of like that Kevin Samuels thing. People think they know who he are and they really don't. They don't, they just, it's so much stuff they just don't know, right? And so they're judging him just on whatever he's trying to present, what he was trying to present as of late. And I think Storm is the same way. I do remember when Storm used to read people, and I think that he still do. I think that what he's doing is he's doing it on his back channels and probably on Instagram. He's just not doing it on his main page, um, because he, like he said, he can see who's following his channel. He knows the age, the demographic. He knows if it's a man or a woman, where you're located. And he's probably right. If you're a certain age and you're a fan of Black China, then more than likely you're going to probably be a fan of her mother as well. And so he knows that people don't really want to hear him saying and doing certain things. Um, Now, I don't know. I went to, and here's the thing about Tokyo Toni. I already said this before. This lady had, I don't know what her Instagram name is now, but she has so many Instagram pages. I don't know if they're all hers. It's like 500 Instagram pages with her name and pictures on. I'm like, this don't make no kind of sense. Because recently she just got into it with Summer Walker as well, and somebody had the link to her Instagram page, and when I went back to the page, it was moved to private. So she moved her Instagram page to private. So I don't know, but I was trying to see if she was going to say anything about if she had already said anything in a prior video about Storm. How do you guys feel about that situation? Do you feel that I feel like this is why you do, like I said about even with the Kevin Samuels, you do have to pay attention to these people before you jump to conclusions or judgments or think you know something about them, because there's things that you probably are missing. um I don't know. I think that if Tokyo Toni, and she was kind of cool with Jaguar at one time, and she kind of already knew the story between Jaguar and Storm, that she probably should have known what was going to happen, how he took that video and kind of chopped it up. And if she was on there talking for over 2 hours, he was more than likely going to do the same thing to her. And I feel like this: you're not going. If you're paying me $1,000 for an interview, you're not going to be talking to me for no 3 hours. Okay, you might be lucky if you're talking to me for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I think people were trying to tell Jaguar back then, like, put a time limit on this interview. Like, if you're gonna go there and out of the kindness of your heart do an interview with somebody, don't let them, take advantage of you like that. And that was just my thing, and a lot of people kept trying to tell her to stop, just not even to do some of these interviews, but it is what it is. She did what she wanted to do, and I guess it's just what it is. But how do you guys feel about what King Payne is saying as far as of him doing that? And he has a way of kind of making these little statements, trying to make it sound as if he's somebody different from the Black community. He Storm sometimes will do that, and I don't really get that myself. I understand you went to ASU and you were in the white fraternity and all this stuff, but you're still Black. You said your mother is from LA, so she was probably growing up in LA at a very different time than what it is now. Very, very different than what it is now. So yeah, you're not coming from the tone that you're taking against the Black community. So I don't really know what that is about. I don't know who he's trying to impress with that type of language. But he does make these little statements like he's somebody separate from us, which is kind of fun. It tickles me, but I get what King Payne is saying. Well, that's my audience. They love Tokyo. Like, why were you interviewing her if you didn't have a certain level of something for her yourself? Like, why even have her on your platform just to do what you were doing? And maybe he thinks that if he's doing this to her, that it kind of some kind of way hits Jaguar, because he and Jaguar kind of fell out. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Let me know what you guys think. But Storm know how to read, but Tokyo Toni know how to read too. So let's not act like we don't know that. So I don't know if she knows that all this stuff is going on. I know she kind of had. whatever going with Summer Walker over Summer Walker saying that she finally watched their show. Um, so I don't know if she's going to say anything about Storm or not. Now she like Storm. I heard Storm saying that she had a YouTube channel in the very beginning. I don't know what happened to her YouTube channel. Maybe she deleted it herself um, and decided just to go somewhere else. I don't know, but she could always come back or go to someone else's channel and say what she needs to say. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and what do you think about the way because some people are going to ask for money in order for you to interview them. Do you think that the Tashas and the Storms and whomever else should say up front, I'm going to put this, I want to have the right to put this wherever I want to put it? Do you think they should make that clear? Or do you think that it's just business? It is what it is. The way they're handling, the way they handle people, by not informing them that they may put the video up in all these different platforms or chop it up to make 15 videos. Let me know what you guys think about all of that, stuff like that, people doing stuff like that here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next video.